There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is a really, really late broadcast, and I really don't expect anybody to be tuning in here live. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That's an old thing that they used to do on our news program late night. So I wanted to come on tonight to talk to you guys about going independent. I feel that I've failed a lot of you by using this terminology and by talking about going independent. And I want to make something really, really, really clear. First of all, this title, the thumbnail, I'm going to be like fully upfront with you guys. It was a little clickbaity, but not entirely. And it's important. So just like stick with me here. When we talk about going independent, we're really setting people up for failure. And it took me a really long time to realize this, like years actually. So let's go back and we're going to look into back before double reduction happened. A lot of teachers were working in these Chinese companies, and they were working for companies, and that was kind of like the standard norm. Like, yes, there were teachers that had their own businesses, but the norm for the majority of us was working for these online Chinese companies. And I feel like with these companies that nobody really had their own students. Nobody was like a private tutor online. Very, very few of us were. Double reduction happened. And by then, some of us had already gone out and branched out on our own. Once double reduction happened, there was a mass exodus here. Everybody was trying to get their own students. Everybody was trying to get away from the Chinese companies and really become dependent on themselves rather than another company that was in another country and had different laws to follow. And that's kind of where the term going independent really stemmed from. It came from, I was working with a company, but now I'm independent. I'm independent from these companies. And I don't know who coined it. I don't know how it came into place, but we've kind of all been using this terminology of going independent or going solo ever since double reduction happened. And I feel that I have kind of failed you guys by talking about going independent because I'm not really setting you up for what it really is. So people, this is generally what happens. You hear about working online or you're already working online. You're looking for jobs and you check off the boxes. Like I applied at Cambly, I applied at Palefish, I applied at VIP Kid, I applied at italki, I applied at Amazing Talker, I applied check, 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 check. And then you hear from somebody about going independent and that kind of becomes like another checkbox. Like, yeah, I'm going to do that too. I want to be successful. I'm going to do everything it takes, right? So when you're working for these companies, you typically do the following things, right? You make an intro video, you do a profile, you do your demo video, you get your reviews, you write your bio, you fill out your resume and upload your TESOL and all of that jazz there. And a lot of people are putting that knowledge base that they have in the area of teaching independently. But when you are teaching independently, it's really, really important to understand that you are not just teaching independently. It's going to be a lot more work, and you need to be prepared for a lot more work than just going independent. You own a company. You are a business owner. We're not going in the future. You're not going to be seeing me, anyways, talking about going independent or going solo or anything, because I feel that it's the language that we use is really important to set you up for success or failure. And the language that we use in this case just happens to be starting your own online teaching business. When you think of starting your online teaching business, it's no longer those check boxes of intro video and this and that and setting my prices and whatever else that you have to do. You are now thinking, okay, I need to set up my business. I need to get some sort of like email system. I need to have an email marketing system. I need to figure out how to get students. I need to like do all the things that a business owner would do. And I feel that the people that talk about starting their own online teaching business and they think of it as a business, they are much more prepared for success than those who are not thinking about it in the terms of business. And I, for the past like year or so, I've been wondering myself, like, why do I have these people coming to me asking me for independent students? Why do I have these people coming to me saying like, hey, give me students, link me up, connect me? Why don't I have people coming to me saying, how do I start my own business? What do I need to do? And the reason for like, it just really came to like an aha moment the other day, and yesterday actually, and I'm like, wait a second, it's the way that we're talking about it. This might sound like a lot of gibberish to you if you're not really familiar with it. If you're tuning in, let me know. If you're watching the replay, let me know. But I feel that it's really, really important to just understand that it's not a checkbox, and there's so much more that goes into it, you guys. Can you be successful teaching independently, running your own online teaching business in 2024? Absolutely. Do I see that success going further into 2025, 2026, et cetera, et cetera? Absolutely. I've always said this before, right? Education is something that people are going to continuously seek. Technology is something that's going to continuously increase and raise, whatever. When you put those two together, it's just something that's people are going to keep looking for. I realized in our training today, today was day one of the challenge for online teachers who are looking to start their own businesses. By the way, if you haven't joined that and you'd like to, drop a comment and I'll get you the link for it. It goes all week, so Monday through Friday, July 1st through July 5th. And somebody mentioned something about tutoring college level kids that have like disabilities and need a little bit more help. And I'm like, that's what it started with. Like back when I was in high school, back when I was in college, the majority of us, we did not even consider a tutor. It's just the means wasn't there. It was something that only really affluent people did. And it wasn't a thing that the majority of us did unless there was a program for us, but as far as hiring a private tutor, that's not something that we normally did. Now in 2024, that has changed. A lot of people are hiring private tutors because we are way more accessible. It's way more affordable, and you're able to like really reach your goals by finding the tutor that is right for you, that is the right fit for you. So a lot has changed even in the past like 10 years. It's going to continue to change. Yes, being an independent teacher, I'm only using that terminology because I'm using it for this live right now, but being an independent teacher is definitely going to increase in 2024. If you're thinking about starting your own online teaching business, it's not a bad time to do it, you guys. I'm sorry if I seem really tired today. Today was the first day of the challenge. It was such a long day. So it was the first day of the challenge. So we did the challenge video, working on some other things that I'm working on. And then we had a baby goat party. So there was a birthday party that my goats had to go to, which was awesome. But birthday parties always make me tired. And it's 11 o'clock at night. And I've been up and teaching and working and being a mom. So I apologize if I seem tired. But I did want to just go on here today, let you know, yes, you could be successful as an online teacher. You're going to need to put the work in, though. It's not just going to be a matter of like checking a box, like applying to a company. There's way more work that comes into it. You came into this as a teacher. You didn't know how to teach. You learned how to do it. Now you're going to come into this as a business owner. You don't know how to run a business. You got to learn it, you know? So I really just wanted to make sure that everybody that saw this thumbnail sorry, it was a little clickbaity, but I want to know that everybody that saw this thumbnail would really truly understand what going independent means. So I'm going to make this short. If you see this, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment so that other teachers can see this that are looking into going independent. I just really feel that it's time that we got the word out and change the way that we talk about it and think about it, because it's not going independent. It's starting a business, dude. Like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be work. You're going to need to put the work into it. I know I initially was going to say more than this tonight and talk more about what you can expect going in, but I forgot now. It's been a long day, but you are going to have to put the work into it. You got to do the steps. You can watch as many YouTube videos, take as many trainings as you want to take. If you don't take the steps for it, you're not going to get anywhere. You know, I can sit here and watch a million videos on how to be a photographer. Okay. If I don't go and get myself a camera and get some lenses and learn how to do that, I'm never going to take a picture. If you don't do the things that you're learning about doing, whether it be WeChat marketing, Facebook marketing, setting up your email list, making a plan, getting your terms and conditions down, all of that. If you don't do all those things, you're never going to get a student. You got to do the things. You got to take the steps. That's all I'm going to say today. Make sure you're subscribed. Click that bell notification. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, this was really short, but I just really wanted to get this out there. Yeah, you can go independent, but you got to start your own business. It's not a checkbox. It's not an easy. It's not going to be an easy thing. Okay. Nobody that has gotten their students outside of double reduction, because people were desperate then and it was really, really easy to get a fully booked schedule because nobody had teachers suddenly. But nobody that is a successful teacher in today's day and age has done it just by posting an advertisement up on social media. There's more to it. You got to have systems. You got to have systems, guys. Okay. I said I was ending it. I really am now. I will see you guys tomorrow in day 2 of the challenge. Drop a link drop a comment if you want the link. And I will see you guys all later. I got to take a nap. Or go to bed. It's 11. I'm going to bed.